The campus of Tabor College as we are opening up here the Tabor College Classic. This is actually game 3 coming up here as the Lady Jays will be taking on Presentation College. Game 1 had the Bethany women defeating William Woods 63-61. A tight games at the end, and then just got finished here a few minutes ago. The Bethany men defeated Barclay College 88-52, and so we're going to get started here with the Tabor portion. We'll have the women's game here to start with against Presentation College, and then the men will be soon after. I'm Jim Paulus. I'm here with Rod Ham. Rod, happy Friday to you.
TGIF.
Hey, amen.
Yeah, looking forward to I was looking forward to a good weekend, although 5 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Not quite the weekend I was looking for maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Well, usually we're at this Tabor Classic. We're at the tail end of the Christmas holiday. We're getting ready to go back to work, but different time of the year, things moved, and a lot of it has to do with the growing conference. But traditionally the Tabor Classic's been right around New Year's or right before, but we are now moving the Classic from here on out to the second weekend in November. So looking forward to a good game here. The Blue Jays are 1-1 on the season. They won on Monday against Northwest Oklahoma State, kind of an exhibition game, but a really impressive victory for the women who lost down in Oklahoma last year to the same team by 30, but came out strong, played, got an early 20-point lead and be able to hold off for a big win. And so tonight they take on Presentation College out of South Dakota. We'll go over some starting lineups here. I'll start here with Presentation. Get the roster here. Number 32, Allison Cox, a junior forward from Mission, South Dakota. Number 31, April Huddleston, a junior from Hibbing, Minnesota. Number 21, Shayla Strauss, who is a senior guard from Green River, Wyoming. Number 10, Victoria Stewart. She is a senior point guard from Oceanside, California. And number 4, Josie Clements, who's a freshman guard from Northville, South Dakota. So that's your Presentation College team.
Top 2 scorers. Allison Cox, number 32, 13.8 points a game, followed by Huddleston, number 31, 11.3 points a game. Two of their starters in double figures. And we're going to have a pause here for prayer and the national anthem. All right, we're back and ready to go here. National anthem tonight brought to you by Paulette.
That's right. Old fan favorite here.
Yeah.
You see here, there's Eric Nelson, the coach for the Saints, 6th season, 3-3 record so far, and Sean Reed, man, already his 8th season. Is that really true? Holy cow.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, been very successful here, obviously, during his stretch, and so.
That means two things. He's getting older, and so are we.
Yes, this is all true, all too true.
Just quickly go over the rosters here for the starters for the Tabor College women, coming in at 1-1. Starting off with number 3, Taylor Denniston, senior from Holcomb, Kansas. Number 12, Sammy Jo Peterson, the guard from Cottonwood Falls in Chase County. Played ball out there for Hall of Fame coach from Emporia State University, Ron Slaymaker.
And just so we know, the official over-under for the first trivia was about 3 minutes.
I got it.
Yes.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Also for Tabor College, number 23, Morgan Edgar, guard, coming from Cimarron, Kansas. Number 24, forward Kylie Burns. And you might have known her a couple of years ago as Kylie Weber. Now she's Kylie Burns, number 24 forward, returned after a 1-year hiatus, and then rounding out the starting lineup for the Blue Jays, number 40, Kristen Weedle from Remington High School, the Whitewater Burns area. Having a great senior year so far, and really has come out strong. She's leading the Blue Jays in scoring per game with 10 points per game, followed by Edgar with 9.5 points a game, Denniston at 6, Burns with 4.5, and Peterson 2.5. So we'll see what happens tonight here. Sean Reed, once again, you say coaching is in his 8th season for the Blue Jays, and that is hard to believe that 8 years goes that fast.
Yeah.
Let's hope the next 8 don't go quite as fast, for both of our sakes.
And Kristen Weedles, 78% from the field. It's not too shabby, huh?
I can't even remember her missing a shot, actually.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I don't think it was Monday.
I thought going into Monday she had been she was at 100%, so somewhere in there she must have missed something.
Well, I guess Monday's stats are not even on here because of its Monday is, I guess, considered a.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's an exhibition.
Exhibition, so yeah.
Yeah. So actually, she would be having she would be more than 10 points a game if that would have counted. I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah.
And probably her percentage would be up over 85, huh?
Probably right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see here. Edgar's been doing the tips here early in the season. And Huddleston, it looks like, will be doing the tip for the Saints. Got a couple new cameras this year, Rod, for our telecast. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
New for all of us. Had it going for some of the fall sports, so should be interesting.
They were thinking about going overhead on the tip, and here we go.
There we go.
Right on cue.
That's a great shot. All right, Edgar gets it to Dennison, and we're off here. Saints start out man-to-man defense. Blue Jays came out really strong on Monday in that first quarter. Burns gets it in the post. Looks around, faces up, goes baseline, kicks it to Weedle. Weedle with a little 2-point shot comes up short. And Huddleston with the rebound. Saints quickly up.
That's Weedle's first miss in about.
We probably did that, you know.
Yeah, we jinxed her.
I think so.
It's her first
Stewart
miss in 40 minutes.
Stewart to Huddleston. Cox with the 2-point shot, misses. Edgar with the rebound. Blue Jays quickly up. No score here early. Edgar open 3 and just off. And another rebound for Huddleston. Cox quickly down. Oh,
it looked like a double dribble there that was not picked up by the official.
Stewart over to Clements. Shot clock down to 10. And almost picked off by Edgar. She knocks it out. Shot clock at 8. Saints will inbound. Cox will inbound.
Both teams in.
Strauss has it.
Playing tight man-to-man defense here to start.
Step back 3 for Clements, and that's off. And offensive rebound. She gets her own rebound. A little 2-point shot that comes up short. Dennison picks it up and moves it up the court. quickly to Ediger. Ediger takes it strong to the hole, and we have our first points. 2-0 Blue Jays.
And Ediger just blew by Cox.
Oh, yeah.
That time going up strong for the layup. And Coach Reed likes that because he stresses in practice to get to the rim.
Yeah.
And so that's their goal.
Well, they have some people that can for sure do that. Three-pointer off the backboard. Rebound. Dennison, I think it's our third board maybe.
He's one of those point guards that's not afraid to rebound.
Burns gets it in the post. She faces up. Cross court to Dennison. Dennison crosses over and pulls up for a long two, and that's good. 4-0 Blue Jays. Cox gets to the rim, misses the layup.
Great defense by Sammy Joe Peterson there, just staying on the floor, staying down, committed to defense. Tabor setting up a 1-4 set. Fade pass off to
Sammy Joe for
Dennison,
three,
yeah.
in and out. Nice rebound by Burns. She kicks it over to Weedle, and Weedle's fouled. Should shoot two.
Weedle and Burns really seem to have made a connection inside with their post play. They seem to kind of know where each one is going to be, and that's going to be a real plus for Tabor.
First free throw's up and good.
Foul was on number 10, Stewart, her first, team first. Subs coming in for both teams. Leisler coming in for the Blue Jays, and also Turner coming in for the Blue Jays. Number 2, Desiree Turner, transfer. Leisler, a senior.
6-0. Sanchez checks in for the Saints. She has it here at the point. Takes the pick. Rolls it over to Clements. Down into Huddleston. And she misses the lay-in. Dennison, another rebound. Dennison quickly down, kicks it over to Turner. Turner kicks it to Weedle. Dennison for three, just a little bit long.
Hesitated a little bit on that.
Yeah, rebound Sanchez.
Yep.
Yeah, thought about it a little bit, knocked out of bounds by Leisler.
.44 checking in for the Saints. Campbell. Looks like she's around 6'2", according to just my gauge. I don't need a roster here to look at, but 6'3", Jada Campbell, a freshman post player.
Nice pick and roll. She got it, and she's fouled. And Dennison with the foul. First team foul. .620 here. Free throws back rim, no good.
Kelsey Unruh, senior for Tabor College, checks in, gives Weedle a break, and number 11, Amy Scott, checking in, a transfer from Seward County to give Denniston a break.
Second free throw's up and good, and the Saints are on the board. 6-1 Blue Jays. Scott brings it up. Leiser comes across on some screens, gets a wide open look at the elbow, and back rim. That's usually her.
That's her shot right there, yeah. Almost too wide open for her, maybe.
Strauss brings it up, swings it over to Clements. Sanchez tries to get it in, but tipped Leisler with the pick, and Blue Jays with the steal. Scott brings it back. Leiser gets the pick, swings it back over to Turner. Turner with the long two, a little bit long. Rebound going the other way. Three-pointer, back rim, Kelsey Unruh with the rebound. Ediger takes the screen, kicks it over to Scott. Scott drives, kicks it back to Ediger. Ediger, nice leave for Turner, kicks it back to Leisler. Good ball movement. Leisler takes it strong, gets it to go in.
Strong move for Tristan right there.
About halfway through this fourth quarter, 8-1. Sanchez has it. Takes it Amy Scott baseline. And she stepped out of bounds. Checking in for the Saints, number 12, Ogilby, and 32, Allison Cox.
Number 5, Taryn Hoyt coming in for the Blue Jays now, giving Ediger a break. Taryn Hoyt, a transfer from Kearney, Nebraska.
3 of the transfers on the floor for the Blue Jays. Kelsey unable to get it up over the rim.
Probably should have reversed out of that. She kind of got herself caught behind the basket.
Cox has it. Hands off to Sanchez. Oh. And finally fouled. Maybe the third time they could have called that. So Cox will shoot 2.
No contact the first 2.
Yes,
just a wave and a miss.
Cox first free throw's up and good. Stewart checks back in for the Saints, and Sammy Jo Peterson checks back in for the Blue Jays. 4:03 left in this first quarter. 8-2 Blue Jays. Saints have a free throw here, and it's up and good, 8-3. Scott, Hoyt, and Peterson along the perimeter, and Turner and Kelsey Unruh on three-pointer for Scott. That's long. Nice rebound by Sammy Jo Peterson. She's fouled. That's just a good effort play by Sammy Jo.
Yeah.
Hoyt has it up top, kicks it over to Scott. Scott drives to the lane, kicks back out to Hoyt. Open 3, and that's good. We've heard she's a good shooter.
Yeah.
11-3, open shot, knocked down by Hoyt. Clemens quickly down, hands off to Campbell, kicks back out. Estrada. Offensive board, Stewart kicks it back over. Oglesby over to Cox. Cox muscles down, unable to hit. Campbell with the offensive rebound. Not boxed out, and she'll be fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Foul on Kelsey Unruh.
She might have, actually Kelsey had position on her, and Campbell 6'3" has some reach.
Probably need to box out a little bit more, create some more space. Campbell with the first free throw is off. Checking in for the Saints, 21 Strauss. And for the Blue Jays, Dennison and Burns.
Burns, Unruh, Hoyt, Denniston, and Peterson in for the Blue Jays.
Second free throw from Campbell's good. 11-4, she'll sub out. Huddleston back in. So far, the Saints only grabbing points at the free throw line. Have yet to hit a bucket from the floor as we reach the 3-minute mark of the first quarter.
Starters back in for the Saints, except for
Burns unable to knock down a short 2.
Oglesby is in for Stewart.
Cox has it up top. Kicks it over to Oglesby. She's able to get all the way to the rim, lays it up good. 11-6.
Peterson got caught on the dribble drive there, and the dribble weave. Got caught trailing and nothing she could do.
Hoyt kicks it over to Peterson. Long two, back rim, rebound Huddleston. Blue Jays selling for a lot of long twos.
Kind of a coach's nightmare,
yeah,
in a way. I mean,
kicked over. Campbell or Stewart, three-pointer short. And she's able to knock it off a Blue Jay. Weedle will check in for Unruh.
So Tabor with 11 points so far in this first quarter. Not exactly the offensive outfit we were thinking that we might come out here and just put some big numbers up right away like we did the other night.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet.
It's coming. It's coming.
I can feel it. The blue wave. I can feel the blue wave.
Been a couple of those happening lately. Huddleston across the lane misses. Peterson with the rebound.
We're trying to stay apolitical, right?
I didn't say the wave was good or bad. I just said
yeah.
Okay. Don't put words in my mouth. Peterson drives, kicks it over to Weedle, over to Hoyt.
Hoyt surveys, back to Weedle. Now they're going to reset here with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Peterson, long three, and that's back rim, and that'll travel out of bounds to the Saints.
Number 5, Sanchez, checking back in for the Saints. 10, Stewart, checks out. A little shot clock education.
It's early in the season. Everyone's
That's
catching
right.
up.
Get a little jumpy on that button sometimes.
Yeah. Cox has it up top. Sanchez. Good defensive set here by the Blue Jays. Long three, and that's good. Bucket good by Shayla Strauss.
And Strauss is their shooter. If you looked at their statistics at all, she's the one on the team that takes the most threes and makes the most threes.
Hoyt gets the lane. A little short two-pointer off the rim. Rebound Sanchez. But he kind of dribbles off her knee. Dennison picks it up, hands it over to Hoyt.
Wide open, going to take that three.
And that's long.
A little long. Peterson fighting for the rebound.
Oh,
looked like she had someone draped on her back, but no call there, out of bounds.
She's the only one going for that rebound.
Yeah.
For the Blue Jays, at least.
Number 4, Clemens, comes to the scorer's table to check in.
Got a 5-second differential here between shot clock and game clock. 11-9, Blue Jays in a little bit of a drought here. Strauss has it, kicks it over. Cox. Nice defense by Dennison. Shot clock at 8. Thrown in down to Huddleston. See a little turnaround jumper, no good. Weedle with the rebound. Shot clock, game clock at 6. Dennison hurries down. Gets all the way to the rim, unable to hit it. And that'll be the end of the quarter. 11-9 here. We'll come back, talk a little about the stats of the first quarter. All right, we're back here for the second quarter, 11-9. The teams are combined, what is this, 6 for 33.
Not stellar shooting out out here tonight. Cold like the weather, I guess.
Yeah.
Starting lineup back in for Tabor with the exception of Burns is out and Turner is in.
Huddleston with a little hook shot across the rim. Turner with the rebound.
For the Saints, starting lineup in for the Saints with the exception of Sanchez, I believe. And maybe, I can't tell. Sanchez and I think that might be the only one that didn't start.
Blue Jays unable to score in the last 3.5 minutes of that first quarter. Weedle with a two-pointer, no good. Nice rebound by Dennison.
Offensive board that time, gets it over to Edgar. Edgar swings it to Peterson. So Tabor's yet to get untracked offensively.
Turner gets a little face-up, little shot in the lane, no good. Weedle with another rebound, and that's stolen by Huddleston. Sanchez has it, kicks it over. Cox for a deep three, in and out. Turner with the rebound. Dennison has it up top, kicks it over to Edgar. Edgar, little short two turnaround, that's good.
I was just about to say, I need to see more of Edgar shooting the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, after that 15-point first half on Monday.
Yeah.
And she just has almost a steal. A couple times today she's almost had steals here. Campbell checks in. Also number 24, Estrada.
I'm a big believer in your shooters need to shoot.
Shoot. They teach that in coaching school?
No.
Okay. Well, I hear if you have a good post player, in order to play, you got to be able to pass it into the post.
That's
right?
true too.
Yes.
I think some of what it's called is common sense.
Campbell gets free and easy lay-in. Weedle trying to front and no backside help.
And that's as much of the fault of the defender on the ball too. That's too easy a pass. You're letting them have too easy a pass into the post. So I'm sure Coach Reed will do some adjusting at halftime.
Weedle gets all the way to the bucket and she gets hit. And she'll have a free throw to go along with the bucket. Foul on Estrada, that's her second.
Good job of on Dennison's part there, getting hit and still been able to finish that play. Thought we might get one of those guys in the control tower to give us a replay of that. Maybe, or are we supposed to ask for those?
No, they're still working on it, I think. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
16-11. Blue Jays stretched their lead a bit more. Edgar tipped another one out of bounds. Must be film session time here.
I was going to say, we all of a sudden have a football team with the mass exodus here. I guess they're going to watch team meeting.
The Blue Jays on the road tomorrow, finish out their regular season. Campbell, she lets go. She drops the ball there, and Weedle with the steal. Dennison brings it up. Edgar on top, gets it into Turner. She turns around face up, not able to hit. Turner's had some good looks, just hasn't been able to knock it down. Sanchez guarded by Leisler up top. Kicks it over to Clements. Back to Sanchez. Deep three that's tipped or blocked by Leisler. Nice job by Tristan Leisler. Coach Reed getting a little more involved here and making sure the Blue Jays are running stuff. Edgar gets all the way to the rim. Nice take. 6 points for the senior.
What'd you think of that Iceman George, the Iceman Gervin finger roll right there?
Okay. That's a walk. Turnover from the Saints. Checking in for the Saints, number 12, Ogilvy, number 28. And don't know that I caught that last one.
Was there 3 that came in?
I thought so. Maybe Stewart also came in.
It could be. Tabor extending their lead now, biggest lead of the game, I believe. 7 points.
Dennison has baseline. Gets all the way. Oh, wow. Thought she got fouled there. Stewart all the way to the basket. That's knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. Cox checks in for the Saints.
Weedle and Scott for the Blue Jays.
Burns. 6-10 here in the second quarter. Blue Jays with that 7-point lead. Ogilvie gets it, drives it, kicks, but picked off by Ediger. I think Ediger going right for that rim.
He just blows by everybody, lays it in. I don't think the Saints knew how quick she was with the ball. Yeah. I think she's faster with the ball than without the ball. Is that possible?
I know, not with me it is.
Well, not with me either. But
nice.
Little inside pass there. Timeout by the Saints. 32nd.
Nice.
That gives us some time here to talk about the sponsors for tonight, or for this basketball classic here in November. First ever November classic. Well, first ever in a long time, I suppose.
Yeah. Who knows how long? Yeah.
Tabor would like to thank Real Estate Center Incorporated, the specialized real estate service you deserve, for helping sponsor the 2018 Tabor College Basketball Classic. Along with Mid-America Youth Basketball, opportunity to improve basketball skills in a competitive setting. We've got a replay here. They're showing a Ediger is blowing by the defense and laying it off.
By 3 Saints there. My son plays has a tournament tomorrow.
MAYB?
Yeah.
Right here in Hillsborough.
In Hillsborough,
Yeah.
I'll spend the day, all day at the high school gym and then come join you for the evening.
Awesome.
All right, here we go. 5:30, 20-13, Blue Jays. And that ball, it's a miscommunication and thrown out of bounds.
I hate it when you fake out your teammate.
Say it. Not as much as Coach Reed hates it right now. He's starting to get a little agitated over there.
Got a shot clock.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Checking on the game clock with the shot clock. They're supposed to sync together somehow. And
I'm not sure.
something. Yeah. Anyway.
Nice
Steal by Scott.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think you could do that, can you?
Yeah, she double dribbled. Yeah.
He called this, but I think it was a double dribble.
So we'll try it again here. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Campbell hands off to Ogilvie. She gets around the corner. Blocked by Burns. Campbell gets the rebound, kicks it back out.
Not sure why she didn't go right back up at 6'3".
Cox goes to the basket strong, comes off. Rebound Leisler. Leisler strong to the bucket, unable to hit. That's out of bounds to the Saints.
2 of the Saints converged on Leisler there, and she still went up strong. It looked like she was going to make that layup, and the ball just bounced off the rim.
Campbell again has it up top. Kicks it over to Ogilvie. She has Burns on her. Takes it strong and lays it up. Nice shot.
I don't know how that got past the defense there, really. Yeah. Looked like there was good defense there.
Tough matchup. 20-15. Leisler's fouled. Ogilvie with the foul. That's her first. Team second.
Strauss and Huddleston check back in for the Saints. Peterson for the Blue Jays. 2015 Tabor. 20 is about what we were thinking we'd have in the first quarter.
Yeah. Not pretty here. Oh. Sammy Joe has it here on the right, goes baseline. Rolls it over to Burns. Burns takes it to the lane and gets it to roll in.
Soft touch by Burns. Gets it off the back iron and just flops right down in the bucket.
Points went to the wrong way. Let's see if they fix it here.
Should be 22-15, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Strauss has it up top. Kicks it over to Stewart. Shot clock. 3 points short. Rebound Burns. Blue Jays have that 7-point lead again, trying to stretch it out. Scott brings it up to Sammy Joe. Sammy Joe gets the screen, kicks it over to Weedle. Burns asking for it down the post. She faces up. Burns gets to the middle of the lane. Oh.
Burns somehow
my goodness.
Lost it. Peterson comes up with it, but forces it underneath the basket. Saints able to pick it up.
Cox kicks it over, Ogilvy. Nice defense by Scott. Stewart has it. Deep three, and that's short, and rebound Scott. Hoyt has it. Over to Weedle.
Tabor doing a good job moving the ball.
Sammy Joe for three, no good. Rebound Cox. 22-15, 2 minutes to go here in this first half.
The shooting has improved a little bit, but not as much as we'd like. Huddleston now down low, gets free. Coach Reed didn't like what he's seeing. He's going to get a timeout and 4 subs coming in.
Yeah, so a 5-point lead, but it has not been pretty here. Blue Jays shooting under 30%, and presentation also like at 21%.
Oh, we're on TV.
Oh my goodness.
I got a face made for TV.
Especially from that angle.
Radio.
From that angle, huh?
Yeah, they saw me. They saw me kind of leaning down like this, like, "Yeah, what's wrong with this?" Okay, Tabor College would also like to thank Central National Bank for sponsoring the tournament this weekend here at Tabor College. Central National Bank, money for life.
My bank.
Also, Elcon Services Inc. for all your electrical needs.
All right. Looks like starting guards are in. Dennison with Ediger.
Unruh and Turner into the post. And Unruh gets the ball, starts working her magic, then falls to the ground when double teamed. Looks like it's a jump ball called. I thought maybe they're going to call a travel. They got the jump ball, and it'll be Tabor's ball. Ediger bounces it off.
And unable to put it in.
The Saint, and then unable to convert. Good idea.
Saints trying to cut the lead, and they do. 22-20. Lead that's been up around 7 most of the game is now down to 2 with about 1:15 left.
Strauss, a 30% free throw or a 3-point shooter. 12 for 40.
Shot clock at 10. Ediger gets the screen. Long 2. That's good. 10 points for Morgan Ediger. 10 of the 24 for the Blue Jays. Sanchez gets deep, kicks it out to no one. And Blue Jays will have it with 43 seconds left on the game clock. Oh, Dennison blows all the way.
Little handoff there from Ediger to Denniston, and that was wide open.
And a little 2-for-1 play that could get Blue Jays the ball here if they get a good rebound. And the ball, Cox lays it in. 20 seconds left here. Blue Jays with a 4-point lead. Oh, wait for the last shot. Coach Reed calls a set play from the bench. Ediger gets it and travels. So with 2.7 left, the Saints will get it, trying to cut into this 4-point lead from the Blue Jays. Oh.
Well, there was a set play there that they had set up ahead of time.
And they did get a decent look for 2.7
Yeah, not too bad, yeah.
So we're at halftime here. Not a pretty half, but the Blue Jays do go into the break up 4, 26-22. We'll come back here in a little bit, talk about some stats from the first half, and get you ready for the second half.
We're back here in Hillsboro, Kansas. Rod Ham and Jim Paulus, and Tabor College women with the 26-22 lead at half. 2 minutes to go here until we tip off or inbounds for the third quarter. A few stats from the first half. Presentation College, 8 for 29, 27.6% from the field, 2 for 10 from behind the arc, 4 for 6 free throws. For the Blue Jays, 11 for 33, 33% from the field, 1 for 8 from behind the arc. Not what you would expect from a real pretty hot shooting Tabor College women's team, and 3 for 3 for free throws. Leading the way for presentation, number 21, Shayla Strauss, 6 points. And 32, Allison Cox with 4. Tony Oglesby with 4. Jada Campbell with 6. And April Huddleston with 2. For the Blue Jays, leading the way, Morgan Edgar with 10, followed by Taylor Denniston with 7. After that, we got a 3-pointer from Taryn Hoyt, 2 from Unruh, Kelsey Unruh, Kristen Weedle, and Kylie Burns. Coach Reed, I'm just going to guess, is not real happy with the first half performance of his Blue Jays, coming off an exhibition win the other night against Northwestern Oklahoma State out of Alva, an NCAA Division II team where they won by 15. I'm just going to guess that this game, maybe the players read their own press, or just didn't come out on fire like they did the other night. A little less intensity, and so I'm going to guess this second half we might see a different Blue Jay team. Jim?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I know we hope so. It's just a matter of whether or not it happens or not. And I'm going to guess halftime was maybe not as pleasant as it could have been. And so I'm just expecting that Tabor College women will be just a little bit more intense and fired up here this second half.
And I'm sure you mentioned 33%, but if you take out the 5 for 7 from Edgar, it drops off even more. So
it's the 1 for 8 from behind the arc that really stands out to me. And starting lineups are out here for both teams, and presentation will start us out here in this third quarter. And we've got a stopping for something here right away.
Clock, yeah.
The shot clock and game clock are not together for some reason, and I don't exactly know why. Tabor College would also like to thank Dale's Supermarket for sponsoring the 2018 Tabor College Basketball Classic. Dale's Supermarket, famous for their sausage, shipped all over the U.S. Makes me hungry just thinking about it.
I'll tell you what. All right, Saints have it. Balls. And that is dribbled off Stewart's knee.
A little more intensity already on defense, shown by the Blue Jays.
You mentioned this, the defense was spotty, seemed to be first half. At times,
a little spotty, yeah.
Other times that Saints were able to get to the rim. And
Taylor Denniston loses the ball out of bounds. Tries to convince the ref that it was knocked out, but he says otherwise.
I do like when that offense clears out that baseline side for, you know, whether it's Edgar or Dennison, or create some space for them to get to the rim.
One thing I learned when I was coaching basketball years and years ago is that he who has the striped shirt and whistle usually that's what usually is right, whether it's right or not.
Final say.
Yeah.
Dennison with the rebound. Still no points on the board this third quarter. Edgar takes the screen, steps back, kicks it over to Burns. Burns over to Dennison. Burns takes a baseline, up and under, and comes up short. Sammy Jo crashes a board, as she does often, gets the offensive board.
Ball did hit the bottom of the rim, so it'll be a reset on the shot clock. Little give and go that time. Ball's passed down to Burns inside. And Weedle dives to the bucket, able to get an easy layup.
Nice rebound, Weedle. Burns looking for the pass in the post, not able to get it. Dennison kicks it over to Ediger, takes the screen, gets the switch, step back 2, and that's good. Ediger 6 for 8 on the night.
Hit the elbow and step back another step. Cashed in on that long 2-pointer.
12 points for Ediger.
And a 12-point lead for Tabor.
Or 8.
Well, an 8-point lead for Tabor. I don't know what I was looking at. I was looking at 32-20, and it was 30-22, or so I don't know what I saw.
It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Nice. Weedle drops down to the hole, gets a lay-in.
Little almost like a slip screen. Tabor extends the lead to 8 after letting Presentation get an easy bucket last possession. Weedle's getting a little bit more aggressive in the post here. Huddleston at the free throw line.
Weedle gets in the post. Oh, gets fouled, but able to get a rebound. Kicks it over to Burns. Burns is knocked away. Stewart goes strong to the basket, lays it up, no good. Rebound Ediger.
Ediger pushes it up court.
Sammy Joe good.
Screen by Weedle. Peterson off the screen. 15-footer. Cox making a strong move to the basket. Peterson comes over with help defense. Gets caught for the foul. 3 players coming in for the Saints. Campbell, Sanchez, and Oglesby. Leisler in for the Blue Jays.
Good defense on the post. Kicks it over to Oglesby. She's just long 2, back rim. Rebound Dennison.
Dennison's got quite a few rebounds this evening.
Oh, bad pass across court. It's picked off by Sanchez. Sanchez will bring it up. And nice steal by Dennison. She goes and lays it. Oh, misses the layup. Rebound Cox.
Unfortunate.
Sanchez looking into the post. Kicks it over to Cox for 3. And the back rim knocked out by Campbell. That'll be Blue Jay ball. Checking in for the Saints, number 24, Estrada. And 33, Valdez. And Turner for the Blue Jays, is that right?
Turner and Unruh both come in for the Blue Jays.
So Dennison, Ediger, Leisler on the perimeter with Turner and Unruh. Dennison for 3, and that's short. Oh. Oh.
Fortunate foul there in some ways for Tabor.
Yeah.
Turner gets called for the foul on the drive right before the pass and the layup. So points do not count for the Saints. Amy Scott checking in for Denniston.
Second foul on Turner, second team foul this quarter. Oglesby gets it, kicks it over to Sanchez.
Saints looking to get the ball down low to Campbell. Good job by Unruh.
3 seconds. I didn't think she was in there that long.
Get it back, let's go.
Leisler hands it off to Scott. Scott gets a pick from Turner. Kicks it back over to Leisler. Leisler gets it to Turner in the post. She turns to face. Kicks it back out to Leisler for three. And that's short. Kelsey with the offensive board. Kicks it all the way out to Ediger. Blue Jays will reset here. Under 4 minutes in this third quarter. Turner has it up top. Kicks it over to Scott.
I guess a lane violation. I didn't see it, but.
Is that a point of emphasis here as back-to-back?
Yeah, I don't know. Weedle checking in for Unruh.
I didn't see ours. I don't think the Saints were in the lane.
Yeah, I didn't see this one either. So
3:40 left. Scott kicks it out of bounds. It'll remain Saints ball. 34-26. Not the prettiest basketball game you'll watch so far.
No, not like it was the other night.
Ball. Yeah. Leisler picks off the pass. And she holds it up as her teammates come back up with her. Kicks it over to Wheels. Oh, man.
Yeah, shot clock's down to 6 already. Leisler on the wing. Drives.
She's fouled, and it's good. Oh, are they going to call it?
Two hands on the body before the shot went up, so that
oh my goodness.
Won't count. Cox checks back in for the Saints, along with Stewart. Campbell and Oglesby. For the Blue Jays, Leisler, Weedle, Scott, Turner, and Hoyt.
3:14. Leisler inbounds, kicks it out to Weedle. Hoyt has it up top. Back to Leisler. Leisler has the ball stripped. Valdez kicks it out to Oglesby.
Hoyt called on the foul. On the run out, Oglesby will go to the line to shoot two.
Oh.
First one is no good. Strauss checks back in for the Saints.
Right at 3 minutes. Second one's up and good, 34-27.
So Tabor is unable to get distance from this pesky team from Aberdeen, South Dakota. Presentation College.
Only 8 points this quarter. Scott gets baseline, kicks it over to Turner. Nice Turner strip. Nice strip there by Cox. Back-to-back strips by the Presentation. Cox goes, wild shot, no good.
Knocked out of bounds by Presentation. It'll go to Tabor.
Leisler kicks it over to Turner. 2-point shot, no good. Leisler with the offensive board. Scott gets the pick, kicks it out. 3-pointer for Leisler, good. Kristen Leisler with the 3 to stretch the lead back up to 10.
Good job by Hoyt down low on Campbell. Gets her hand on the ball and really disrupts that shot.
Blue Jay now trying to stretch out that 10-point lead. Weedle not able to hit the two.
Turner knocks the ball away from Cox. Leisler throws it to Cox. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they slowed down there.
Yeah, I don't.
Looked like they could have just kept going in, and for Leisler could have just kept going in for a layup, and she passed off to Cox, and then everything just. I mean, they just kind of slowed down and allowed presentation to catch up. Turner gets fouled, and we'll have two.
First free throw's up and good. Second one's off. Rebound Huddleston. Stewart quickly back. Kicks out to Strauss. Ball's kicked. Burns will check in for Turner.
Another kick.
Saints inbound again after the two kicks. Huddleston gets the ball and able to lay it in.
Huddleston's pretty good down low for the Saints.
Ediger hands off to Dennison. Dennison pulls up for two, comes up short. Rebound Strauss. Back to Strauss. Gives up the three, long two. Comes up short. Ediger with the rebound. Let's see the Blue Jays hold for one here as they're up 9, 38-29. Shot. Hoyt for three. That's back rim. Burns gets the rebound, hands it off to Kelsey Unruh, and that's good.
Yeah, at the buzzer. Kelsey Unruh facing the basket with a 10-footer. Right at the buzzer, 40-29 Blue Jays. We'll be back right after this.
All right, we're back here. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Not the prettiest game so far, but Blue Jays have been able to keep the lead throughout. It's been cut down a couple times, but right now it's 40-29.
Ediger leading the Blue Jays in scoring with 12. Dennison with 7 of the players that are on the court right now. Hoyt, Dennison, Ediger, Unruh, Burns for the Blue Jays.
Hoyt kicks it out to Dennison. Dennison steps back three, and that's short. Burns, nice rebound. She goes strong back up, and that's good. strong play by Kylie Burns. Stewart pulls up for 2, and that's long, and rebound Dennison.
Another rebound by Dennison. Gets it up to Ediger on the wing.
6 rebounds for senior guard. Ediger for 2, and that's a little long. Rebound Stewart. Stewart pushes up quick. Stewart gets it back, kicks it over to Strauss. She's open for 3, and that's good.
She doesn't miss too often.
No,
on that.
yeah. And that cuts the lead to 10.
That's just not knowing where you didn't get back on defense quick enough and didn't pick up your shooter.
Kelsey Unruh gets it in the post. Almost has it picked off, but Dennison grabs it. Back to Kelsey. Hoyt has it. Back over to Dennison. Into Kelsey Unruh. Kelsey goes baseline, kicks it out. Hoyt for 3, no good. Stewart has it. She brings it up. Saints trying to cut into that lead some more, and Stewart all the way in for a layup. Leads down to 8.
A lane opened up for Stewart. She took advantage of it.
Hoyt kicks it over, and Kelsey Unruh is blocked by Huddleston. Nice block.
Wholesale check-ins here for presentation. Scott and Peterson in for Tabor.
Cox and Campbell, Sanchez, and Ogilby's checks in for the Saints. So Blue Jay ball, 13 on the shot clock. 8 minutes left in this game. Ediger gets the handoff, turnaround 2, and that's good. Morgan Ediger, 14 points.
Tabor gets back on defense this time.
Cox.
Good defense by Peterson.
Hands it off to Ogilvy, who cuts to the rim and lays it up good.
Once again, presentation tit for tat. Just
Not
keep
going
answering
away.
back. No, they won't go away. They're doing a good job of maintaining composure and staying in the game.
Like to see Ediger get some more touches here. Ediger gets the screen. Kicks to Kylie, who cuts off the screen and unable to hit the 2-pointer. Cox gets the rebound, and she brings it up. Presentation down 8, trying to get a little bit closer. And Cox does get it up and in from the lane, and we have a 6-point game here, 7 minutes.
Between Huddleston, Cox, and Strauss, their top 3 players, they're keeping them in the game tonight. And the Oglesby's Sanchez have been role players and doing their job.
Scott for a long 3, back rim, no good. Sammy Joe with the rebound, maybe. Let's see if
Possession goes to presentation.
Weeda will check in Turner as well for the Blue Jays, as well as number 28 for the presentation Saints. So the Saints are only down 6 with 6:50 left, and they have possession, trying to cut some more into this lead, trying to get it down to maybe 3 or 4. Blue Jays need to wake up here and finish this game.
What was the biggest lead? Was it? Did it get up to 12 or was it 10?
I know it was 10.
It was over 10, I thought, but maybe just by 1.
Cox goes baseline, kicks it out. Ogilvy has it, back to Cox. Cox for 3, and that's no good. Ediger with the rebound. Ediger 5th rebound to go with her 14 points. Ediger gets a screen, goes hard to the lane. She's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. Like to see some more of that. Foul on Sanchez. Ediger first one up and good. Looks like the football meeting's over.
That didn't take long. Football team plays their last regular season game tomorrow at Kansas City. Avila College, Avila University.
Blue Jays stretch the lead back up to 8. Ogilvy has it up top, Turner on her. Cox goes baseline. Good help. Kicks over to Campbell. Campbell shoots, and she's fouled by Turner. I think that's her third foul. First team foul. Campbell will shoot 2. First free throw is up and no good.
Campbell, a freshman. 6'3" freshman out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 6'3" female basketball players at this level are hard to come by.
Second one's good. Yeah.
Getting some future ahead of her.
Yeah, getting some early minutes.
Yeah.
Dennison wide open lane, kicks over to Sammy Joe. Back to Ediger. Ediger to Weedle. Weedle to Dennison. Shot clock at 10. Turner gets it. Looking for some room to work. Kicks over to Ediger. Ediger deep 3 and
in and out.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go in. Cox with the rebound. She brings it up. Kicks it quickly over to Sanchez. Sanchez gets to the bucket, unable to hit. Campbell with the offensive board. She misses, and Ediger with the defensive board. So halfway through this fourth quarter, 46-39. Blue Jays trying to squeeze tight this little lead here and finish up this game. Sammy Joe kicks it over to Dennison. Shot clock under 10. Dennison, a little 2-point shot. Good. Taylor Dennison stretches the lead to 9.
Could have been a double dribble there coming up the court, but no call. Cox with the ball now on the wing. Guarded by Peterson.
Cross court. Ogilvy for 3. No good. Offensive rebound for the Saints.
Cox kept that ball alive. Peterson getting called for the foul there. Defense was great by Peterson. Cox sticks her arm out and gets the call. It could have been a no call or an offensive foul, actually, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
My unbiased, honest opinion, Jim. Well, maybe the unbiased. Unbiased is
you
probably.
You can be honest and biased, can't you?
I'm not sure.
Ball's on the ground. I like Dennison's odds in this.
Yeah, me too. Tabor get the possession here on the jump ball.
Coach Reed calls a set play from the bench. 9-point lead, 4:13 left here.
A little quick overhead shot there. Now back to live play.
Turner gets it.
Oh my. Jump ball, it'll go back to presentation.
So back-to-back jump balls. Presentation Saints have it. Strauss for 3 and off the board.
Off the glass. I don't know if she called the glass or not, but she'll take it. Timeout presentation.
It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 3:47. Blue Jays leading 48-42. All right, after the three-pointer by Strauss that drops the lead to 6, Blue Jays will inbounds here. 3:40 to go in this game. Look for the Blue Jays to run a set here after this timeout. Ediger, three-pointer, good.
Defense stepped below the screen, and that's a mistake with Ediger. She just stops and pops a three-pointer.
Stewart hands it off over to Cox for Clemens. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Dennison.
Never stepped below the screen on a shooter.
7th rebound for Taylor Dennison.
Wow.
7 rebounds, 9 points for the senior guard.
Switch it.
Leisler in for the Blue Jays, along with Weedle, Ediger, Denniston, and Turner.
Ediger with 19 in the ball. Kicks it over to Weedle. Gets it back. Two-pointer from Ediger. That's off. Looks like it'll be picked up maybe. No. Out of bounds for the...
Looked like Leisler might have saved it for a second, but ball either had been bounced out of bounds already or her foot hit the out of bounds.
2:44. Stewart looking for a screen. Gets it. Kicks it over to Huddleston. Nice little bucket in the lane.
Off the glass, just like you're supposed to do it from that distance.
Dennison kicks it out to Leisler. Leisler back out to Dennison for 3, and that
Nothing but net right there. Yeah, real big bucket for the Blue Jays. Strauss now in the corner.
Stewart's blocked in the lane. Strauss picks up the offensive board, kicks over to Cox. She shoots a 3, no good. Ediger with the rebound.
Dennison will walk it up the court for the Blue Jays.
Ediger with 19 points and 7 rebounds tonight. Leisler gets a pick from Weedle. Leisler, a little two-point shot, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Ten-point lead by the Blue Jays. Minute 37 to go.
Leisler short on the free throw. Second one's up and good. 11-point lead. Stewart quickly down. Over to Cox. Cox goes hard to the basket, lays it up and in. We have a timeout. Stay with us after this game. The Blue Jay men will be here to play their opening game in the Tabor Classic.
We'd also like to thank Hutton Construction for helping sponsor the Classic, the 2018 Tabor College Classic this year. Hutton Construction exists to build life into their employees' dreams, their clients' vision, and their community's future. Also sponsoring the tournament this weekend, St. Luke Hospital in Marion, Kansas, known leader in premier health care system for progressive and sustainable services. Cheerleaders out on the court now, doing a little routine for the crowd. Pretty good crowd here tonight for a Tabor College Classic Friday night.
Tabor men will be taking on Central Methodist University. Tough game, number 11 ranked. Head coach Jeff Sherman, 34th season.
Wow. That's a long time.
That is.
To be at one school.
All right, looks like a little pressure here. 1:27 left.
Little token pressure put on by the Saints from Aberdeen, South Dakota.
This is going to be nice all year to have these several people that can handle the ball.
Clemens with the foul. Not enough fouls to send Tabor to the line.
Get up, get up, get up. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Good, Jonesy, good, Jonesy.
Another foul called on Clemens.
I don't know what that was.
Get up, get up, get up.
Called an arm bar. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Saints.
One more.
I think he thinks the defense wanted that, but I don't.
I think they do want to because they got to get us. I mean, they're going to have to put us on the line eventually.
So now we'll shoot 2 with 1:01 left. 4th foul.
Strauss getting ready to check back in for the Saints. First free throw by Taylor Dennison is up and good. 55-46 Tabor. 1:01 left in this contest. Second free throw is up and good. 12-point lead for the Blue Jays with 1 minute left. Insurmountable?
I like it.
Okay, we'll call it insurmountable. Shot up by Huddleston, no good. Quickly fouls Deniston, and Deniston will now go to the line to shoot 2 more. So I will say this, Presentation College put up a pretty good fight here and never really went away. Even though the final score might not show it being so close, this was a close game all the way through.
When about 6 minutes left, it was down to 4 or something like that? Yeah. Dennison, quiet 15.
Yeah, it was a quiet 15, wasn't it?
Go along with 8 rebounds.
19 for Edgar, 16 now for Deniston. 2 seniors leading the way for the Blue Jays. 6 for Leisler, also a senior, 52, number 52, and then number 40, Weedle, 6 points as well. So 4 seniors right there accounting for 90% of our points tonight.
Yeah. We'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take it this year. What about next year?
Stable's full. It's all right.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry.
We don't rebuild, we reload.
That's right.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, how many years? 5 years in a row?
Yeah.
You've been up to Sioux City a few times
I have.
in this run.
I sure have.
I think last year was the first year I wasn't.
I think that's the same for me.
Ball's on the ground. We're probably going to have a jump ball, maybe. Oh. Yeah.
Is there a foul call?
Yeah, on Weedle.
No. she even smiled on that a little bit, so yeah. I don't think that's going to change the outcome of the game at all.
No, you just got to understand a little better. Oh, that's a walk. No. Little 2-point shot short. Turner with the rebound. And that should do it, hopefully.
Yeah, I think Turner wanted to take off with that and then realized there's only 30 seconds left and slowed it down.
So the Blue Jays will dribble this out. 59-46. Not pretty, but another win to put on the win column for the Blue Jays. The ladies will begin play tomorrow at 5 o'clock. They will take on the
William Woods.
William Woods, yes. So note that all the games will be pushed back an hour tomorrow, but stick around for us for the men's game as the men will take on Central Methodist here in about 25 minutes or so. So, Rod, thanks.
Any stats coming back here? We're going to get a few stats here before we take off.
Yeah, we'll take a short break and maybe come back with some stats. We'll see when those get down to us.